Ladies and gentlemen, the WIPER party leader, Kalonzo Musyoka, is currently a man under siege ahead of the 2027 general elections. Kalonzo Musyoka is currently in a very, very big trouble. And the close political association in the recent past between Kalonzo Musyoka and the DP, Rigathi Gachagua, also with the leaked information from the media, a very, very sensitive information that was leaked about a high possibility of the DP Rigathi Gachagua and Kalonzo Musyoka to unite and work together ahead of the 2027 general elections, has also landed Kalonzo in a very, very big trouble with the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta. Currently, as we speak, Kalonzo is in a dilemma because Kalonzo Musyoka is in a terrible political fallout with the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta. For the people who have been following the politics of the Republic of Kenya very keenly, you must have come across some news just recently that since Raila Odinga made his mind to exit the Azimio La Umoja One Kenya Alliance, together with his ODM party, to support President Ruto's broad-based government, the former head of state Uhuru Kenyatta will endorse Kalonzo in 2027. So what exactly has changed? What exactly is happening here? Why did Uhuru Kenyatta change his mind very quickly against Kalonzo Musyoka? The media had already leaked this particular information like about 1 week ago on why Rigathi Gachagua and the Mount Kenya leaders allied to Rigathi Gachagua are currently courting Kalonzo Musyoka and George Natembeya ahead of the 2027 general elections. And also the article from the Taifa Leo newspaper. When you read it, it talks about all these issues very deeply. The headline is Ndoa ya Kalonzo na Rigathi yashukwa. So it turns out that there have been political meetings, secret political meetings, between Kalonzo Musyoka, George Natembeya, Rigathi Gachagua and his close allies, together with the former UDA Secretary General, Cleophas Malala. What were they planning ahead of the 2027 general elections? And that is why, immediately after President William Ruto kicked out Cleophas Malala from UDA, because Cleophas Malala was so disloyal to William Ruto, the first person to complain to William Ruto was his DP, Rigathi Gachagua. This is the statement from Rigathi, if you can still remember very well. No one consulted me on the ouster of Cleophas Malala. They evicted him at 5 a.m. This is not how a ruling party should behave. As a deputy party leader, I wanted to attend, but by 6 a.m. I was told by my people that that particular meeting is over So today, ladies and gentlemen, Cleophas Malala will be addressing the nation. He made a post from his social media accounts. Let me just show you. He says that all media are invited. Media briefing, Thursday on 15th August 2024. The time is 2 p.m. So I want us to wait very keenly what Cleophas Malala will be talking about during that press briefing. If Cleophas Malala will be unveiling a new political party, I won't be surprised if that political party will involve George Natembea and also a high possibility of the DP Rigathi Gachagua ahead of the 2027 general elections. Because the truth of the matter here is that Rigathi Gachagua currently is working closely with William Ruto. But when you read the political language, the body language of the DP very carefully, very keenly, you will understand something. That the DP is not happy in Kenya Kwanza. So his exit is looming. But the reason as to why I had to involve Rigathi Gachagua in Kalonzo Musyoka's situation, it is because of the media leaked information that they are working together. So yesterday, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta officially kicked out Kalonzo Musyoka and his WIPER party from the Azimio La Umoja One Kenya Alliance. In a statement that I will also read for you in this analysis, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is on a move to endorse the former CS for Interior, Fred Matiangi. On this move, I can support Uhuru Kenyatta 100% because one thing that I knew all along is that if Kalonzo Musyoka will be in the ballot in 2027, Kalonzo must lose against William Ruto. That is with or without the endorsement of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And that is why just recently, Fred Matiangi was in a political limelight, just to show his seriousness about his presidential bid in the 2027 general elections. Already as we speak, Fred Matiangi has hired a Canadian lobbying firm, which is called Dickens and Matson. The main reason for this is because this Canadian lobbying firm, will now rally support for Fred Matiangi across very powerful foreign nations. Nations like the US, the UK, and Japan. Let me read for you the statement from The Nation, which says, Fred Matiangi assembles machinery for 2027 State House race. And according to the reports, in my findings, Matiangi will pay this Canadian lobbying firm a total of 32 million Kenya shillings. So let us wait and see how things will turn out to be. So basically here, Kalonzo Musyoka is in a dilemma. He does not know what to do next. Should he return to Baba, Raila Odinga? Because a few days ago, Kalonzo Musyoka was on the forefront advising Uhuru Kenyatta to officially kick out Raila Odinga from Azimio. So if Kalonzo Musyoka will seek Raila Odinga, do you think that Raila will agree to endorse his presidential bid in 2027? And I came across also a very, very interesting article from The Nation which talks about Kalonzo Musyoka's situation. It says that the WIPER party leader Kalonzo Musyoka is caught up in a political dilemma on whether to cut links with the opposition leader Raila Odinga or continue coalescing with hopes that Raila would back his 2027 presidential bid. Meaning, the main reason as to why Kalonzo did not want to exit the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance, it is because Kalonzo hoped that Uhuru Kenyatta will endorse him in 2027. So Kalonzo Musyoka wanted to play or to be very loyal to Uhuru Kenyatta because currently, as we speak, it is very, very clear that Raila Odinga will not endorse Kalonzo in 2027, despite Kalonzo Musyoka supporting Raila Odinga for 3 good times. Raila Odinga currently is supporting William Ruto's broad-based government. And there is a high possibility, and I won't be shocked, if Raila Odinga will endorse Ruto in the 2027 general elections. That is how politics work in Kenya. Politics is a matter of interest, and there must be political betrayal. So let me read for you the statement from Uhuru Kenyatta, kicking out Kalonzo Musyoka and the WIPER party leader from Azimio. And I will explain to you more about Uhuru Kenyatta's sudden, strange political move ahead of the 2027 general elections. But before that, if you are listening to me up to this point, I want you to take 1 second or 2 and hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't subscribed, for you to be able to receive more political updates like the one that I'm currently doing right now. You can also hit the like button so that YouTube can also recommend this channel and this video in particular to reach out to more people, because I believe that is the only way that we can make this channel to improve. Thank you so much for your support. One thing that I want you to understand is that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's real mission here, kicking out Kalonzo and WIPER from Azimio, the same way he was being advised to kick out Raila Odinga and ODM from Azimio, Uhuru Kenyatta is on a move to restructure the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance ahead of the 2027 general elections. Because Uhuru Kenyatta's message about Azimio is very clear. He made a statement saying that Azimio is a house that we all built. We want to clean the house instead of building another house. And the only way to clean it is to ensure that if there is anybody who wants to join or to be in government, let him go there. So Uhuru Kenyatta's message here, this statement, was targeting both Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka. That is why Uhuru Kenyatta is cleaning the Azimio house, and he is bringing in some new political leaders to form a new Azimio ahead of the 2027 general elections. Number 2, Uhuru Kenyatta is so much interested with Fred Matiangi because even the Gen Zs, during their protests, they were endorsing Fred Matiangi for presidency in 2027. And this statement makes it very clear that the Gen Zs have decided to pick Matiangi. So it will be very, very easy for Uhuru Kenyatta to endorse and support Fred Matiangi instead of supporting Kalonzo Musyoka, someone who is not prepared. And number 3, Kalonzo Musyoka is not well prepared for 2027. Honestly speaking, Kalonzo Musyoka is going into that particular election knowing very well that he will lose the election without the endorsement of Uhuru, without the endorsement of Raila Odinga. A well-prepared candidate should not even wait for any endorsement from anybody. A good example is President William Ruto. If you can still remember ahead of the 2022 general elections, Ruto was not depending on anybody to endorse him, but he won the elections. Of course, if you can ask me, do you think that Uhuru Kenyatta's Mount Kenya are billionaires who supported Raila Odinga previously? Do you think that they will agree to finance Kalonzo Musyoka? Of course not. They cannot finance, they cannot fund Kalonzo Musyoka because he is losing. That is obvious. I don't know what you think. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your opinions in the comment section down below. What do you think Kalonzo should do? Should he seek Raila Odinga for endorsement? Should he agree to work with William Ruto in a broad-based government? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political updates. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. Remember, my name is Jason. Bye-bye and have a good day. Thank you.